guys, Joe from Canoe Bushcraft. Just a quick vid. I've been tagged twice, so I'll do this whole video be on the whole thing, yeah. So to cover both tags, as I've been tagged twice by 51 Foxy. So cheers for that, mate. I've never been tagged before. I've never even had an ankle tag. So there we go. Right, it's basically naming well, a shout out for 5 people that I've subscribed to under 500s, that's got under 500 subscribers, and also 5 people that I'm subscribed to that have got over 500, you know. So yeah. Right, the under 500s I'll do first. The first one is a guy called Fraser. He's a British guy, now lives in Oz. Does a lot of wild camping, a bit of canoeing, he videos his trips out, does a few kit reviews, that kind of stuff as well. He's got a few vids up, you know, which is quite interesting. Oz is a bit different from the UK, not much, you know, apart from the weather. Anyway, yeah, so shout out Fraser. And secondly, there's another one that I don't know, I think maybe a few guys, might be a few of you people on YouTube might be interested in the bushcraft art, you know, and that's Hampshire Trappers. They're UK based, but they're all clued up and geared up for the actual trapping, you know. I've got a bit of an interest in that. I do have some mechanical traps, legal, you know, UK legal ones, so they're worth a watch because they show you how to set them up properly and tell you what's legal, you know, and all the rest of it, you know, which is quite cool. So, and they're like body traps that's used. The leg traps aren't legal in the UK, you know, the ones I've got are for, you know, you can use them on rabbit, squirrel, mink, that type of stuff, you know. So no, they're worth having a look. If that's something that you know, thought about, you wouldn't mind having some just to put by, or something that you wouldn't mind having a go at, you know. Yeah, well worth it. Just you know, yeah. So that's Hampshire Trappers, UK based. The other one is Magic Woodman 7, aka Bushcraft Cadet. He's started a new channel, which is the Magic Woodman 7. Young lad, UK based. So shout out for you, mate, and I'm well up for the, you know, I mean, it's YouTube, it's a great tool. I didn't have it when I was your age, you know what I mean? But yeah, does a few little vids, and yeah, it'd be cool to give him a bit of support. And the other one, he's a young lad and all, and that's Connor Cotton 1234. He's UK based, does a few kit reviews, you know, bit of bushcraft bits and all that. So shout out for you, mate. You've been tagged and all. You know, so yeah, nice, you know, get over to his channel, check him out, give him a bit of support. It's pretty cool, you know, I like it, you know, young people have a bash, do you know what I mean? And the last one on the under 500s is Wild Forage. It's all based around like coastal survival type stuff, you know. He runs a school called Coastal Survival. But, it's kind of right up my street. You do a lot of water-based stuff, and he's really knowledgeable with wild edibles on the coast, with his fishing and that, you know, coastal survival sort of stuff, and also inland as well, wild edibles, you know. That's a bit of a weak point for me, inland stuff. I've mainly lived on the coast most of my life, you know. It's only been the last couple of years I've moved inland a little bit. I'm like, you know, I'm a spit from the beach basically, you know, sort of 25-30 minutes in a motor and I'm back on the coast. So you know, yeah, ain't too bad, you know. The wind's blowing in the right way, I can still smell it. So yeah, it's worth checking out. It's got a lot of knowledge. And the over 500s, first one is Scientist Survival. I think he's still in he's US based. I think he's still in the army actually. He's been in over 16 years in the US Army. He's done a few stints out in Afghanistan, that kind of stuff. But yeah, really knowledgeable, like woodsman type. Has a lot of hunting, trapping, bit of fishing, and a lot of bushcraft stuff, you know. But I always check in on his channel as well, you know. He had his own pack made, you know, backpack made to his spec. It's quite nice. He's got a video on that as well, you know, you can see him using it and all the rest of it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so check out his channel. There's another one, he's US based, and that's Snowwalker 13. I haven't subscribed to him for long, but yeah, really clued up, you know, good channel, got some really good videos and that on there. You know, covers like bushcraft and covers a bit of survival as well, and primitive skills as well, which is, you know, I like all that kind of gear. I do like that old stuff, that old knowledge, learning it, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so shout out for Snowwalker 30. And that one, I think most people know him as Blackie, which is Black Oracle 69, US based game. Excellent woodsman, covers the old bushcraft, kit reviews and packing kit, that kind of stuff. And yeah, I've learned bits from him. It's been pretty cool. So he's worth a look. Another one which is a bit different, but it's historical trekking. His name's Keith. He's UK. He's English, sorry, but he's based out in Oz, and it's all around the 18th century living. You know, the New England colonial living, like the history of it and all that. And he lives it. You know, that 18th century. You know, I think they run a school out there, which is all based on that. You know. Almost like reenactment, but I mean they actually live it, and his videos is really cool. It's you know, they make the stuff that is, yeah, you'd have to check his channel out. It's well worth a check out. You know, I've learnt some stuff, you know, making like matches, you know, how to make matches the old way, you know, with the sulphur and all the rest of it, spunk sticks, I think they called them that then. You know, things like that, and yeah, it's well worth a look. I mean, his whole presence, I mean, he looks like it's just, yeah, he's actually there, man. He's in the 18th century. It's cool, but it's got a really cool channel. And the last one on the over 500s, a guy called Rob from Sweden. Probably going to say this wrong, sorry Rob, but yeah, it's Andersborg, something like that. Yeah, but anyway, does a lot of DIY bushcraft sort of stuff. You know, makes his own kit, does a few, you know, reviews and uses it, blah blah blah. But no, he's worth checking out. And so yeah, so there's my 10. Okay, my shout outs. And that way, the names and all the rest of it, what I do, I'll just have a bit up at the end of the vid with their names on it, because I probably would have said some of them a bit wrong, especially yours, Rob. So, but yeah, no worries. I'll whack those up at the end. My second tag that I had was what 2 knives I would have in a survival situation. So yeah, so and on the same as you, 51 Foxy, I don't have a huge arsenal of knives, and the knives that I do have I use, and the ones that I sort of never use I've got rid of. I've passed them on to someone else that will use them, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so and I've had a few over the years which I've upgraded, you know, that kind of stuff. So anyway, right, first up is my main side knife carry, if you like, my Bushy knife. Yeah, it's 01 steel, Scandi grind. You know, it's pretty much the same sort of length as most Bushy knives. The blade shape is slightly different. It's not like the traditional looking Bushy blade shape. I've got this blank from a knife maker, Scottish knife maker, Chris Grant. He's got his own website. It's Make Me Something Chris. It's called. I got the blank from him, and I handled it myself. You've seen a video of this. It's that, you know, bird's eye maple. No, it's great. I've had it a good couple of years now, I think. I've only sharpened this a couple of times on a whetstone, that is, and once was recently because I had a little dink in it. Yeah, and it's basically gone now. I think I've got it on something metal, something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I mainly had to strop this, and I mean it's full on, you know. So that would be my food prep knife, side carry, you know, camp tasks, blah de blah, or whatever. That would be the one. It's very blurry, this one. So knife number 1, knife number 2. I've had this thing for over a year now. I've never sharpened it. I've cleaned it, I've just wiped it over now and then when I've had blood on it, you know, from animals, so don't freak out. You know, I've chopped the heads off of rabbits, pheasant, that type of stuff. I used it quite a bit when I'm away, but yeah, so my second bit of kit that I would take would be the Bear Grylls is, well, Gerber straight Bear Grylls parang. Yeah, it's fine. I can process wood with this. It's really light. I don't, you know, I don't fatigue on this. Do you know what I mean? It's great for what I normally use it for. It's 01 steel. It's got flat grind and then a secondary grind on it. I mean, it's not sharp enough to cut paper. I've never even put it on. I should actually put this on the strop, get it right back up. But I won't need to sharpen it properly. But it processes wood. I can put on with it and all that, not worry about it. And where there's no blade here, it's great for, you know, using it as a draw knife, you know, that kind of stuff. And yeah, like I say, it's really light. And yeah, that would be my second knife, which would be Bear Grylls parang, and my little 01 Bushy knife. So there's my 2 knives. Right, so that's mine, and now I've got to tag 3 people to show me their knives. Well, the 2 knives that they would use if they had to only choose 2, yeah, in a situation. So first up, which he's probably done this 100 times, if not more, but I'm going to do it anyway because he gets new knives quite a lot, and I'm a bit curious which 2 he would actually choose from his whole arsenal of sharps, and that's Scott from Wessex Blades. He may have even done this recently, but yeah, but no worries. But yeah, Scott from Wessex Blades, that's Space Fury. Show us your 2 knives, mate. Alright, and secondly, Chief Monkey J. Yeah, so you've been tagged. I want to see your 2 blades as well for the which you would choose. And thirdly is this is going to be quite an interesting one for me actually, because out of all of his videos, I don't think he's actually reviewed a knife. Do you know what I mean? You know, not a big knife or anything like that. So my third one will be Fraser from Oz. Okay, yeah, it'll be quite interesting actually. Yeah. So yeah, you've been tagged, mate. Let's see your 2 knives that you would use if you're in a survival situation, whatever it is, and you only had to have, you could only choose 2 knives. Which will they be? So anyway, thanks again, 51 Foxy, and like I said, guys, at the end of the vid, I'll have all the names up of the other channels. Yeah. So Kushti, right. I suppose I better get back to editing again. I thought I was finally done with the video bits for a few days. I've got one loading up right now actually, the last part of my wood run. So anyway, catch you all later. Cheers.